just more of a cat person, and I was always a kid, so I never was able to.
My guy Logan Ryan punched in the clock with us early today. And Logan, you look at this, both sides in desperate need of that dub tonight. According to Sportsline, they have the Cowboys loss. If they do lose tonight, it drops their playoff chances down to 10% to make it and 19% for the Lions. So basically, so much intrigue because both teams need a win.
Yeah, it's got to have its situation, which would say in the NFL, this is when you want to be playing your best football. Dallas sits here and they've literally beat both of the Super Bowl, both teams who were in the Super Bowl last year, being the Eagles and the Chiefs in 1 week. That's got to feel good for your confidence. Detroit, like you mentioned, has been up and down. For the last 8 games. But regardless, both these teams need to win this game. They really can't afford the loss. You see kind of the spike there, almost 50% if they win this game, and then down below 10% if they lose. So this is essentially a playoff game, and both coaching staff, both quarterbacks, both these guys that have experience in this game are going to be treating this game like that. It's honest. It's a pleasure to have on a Thursday night.
Yeah, Logan, what's the mindset in the locker room like right now when you're on a team and you're in contention, but you need wins, but you see the calendar hit December, so you know that time is ticking. Like when you're in that locker room, do things feel different right now than it might have felt a few months ago?
Definitely a lot more serious. I mean, this is essentially your playoffs. Your coach is saying, hey, our playoffs start now. We need to take it 1 week at a time. They'll never look past the next game. You just can't take them for granted in the NFL. It's too hard to win week to week. But if you don't take care of business in the beginning of the season, if you are up and down like the Lions have been, this is a situation you put yourself in. You see you got the Rams coming down the road. You end with the Bears. Right? So So you got to take it 1 week at a time, and those games are going to be really irrelevant if you don't handle these.
Yeah, you see the Cowboys schedule for what they have after the Lions. You go Vikings on Sunday Night Football, Chargers, then you end up with the Commanders and the Giants. So both teams really in spots where they need to get it done. And you look at the Lions and how they've been up and down. The thing that's on their side right now, other than coming off of a loss, is that they're 7-0 over their last 7 home primetime games. You hear a stat like that. Does that mean much to you when you look at tonight's game?
No, I don't think those stats are relevant at all. I know the Lions are really good at home, because they're a dome team. The way that they play offense, the way that Jared Goff can kind of get in a zone, tough to beat at home. So to me, as much as primetime record, whatnot, that's irrelevant to me. But I look at that 4-1 record at home. A lot of teams are better usually at home than on the road, but the Lions, are extremely good at home because they play indoors. So at the end of the day, to win on the road in the NFL, you got to pack a good defense. And I'm not saying that the Cowboys defense is by any means a great one, but they're much improved than they've been the last, in the beginning of the season, obviously post-trade. Deadline with Quinn and Williams and all their acquisitions, Logan Wilson and